Hey there, it's Anonymous T, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Anything I say is alleged in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some housekeeping items, some meat and potato items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous T. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous T Podcast. Free to follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous T Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram, on the Instagrammies at Anonymous Reality T. Free to share everywhere. Free to hit the like button so it gets out into the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes. And do not forget, whether you are coming or going, to hit the like button. So today we're talking Married to Medicine, and your girl, Sweet Tea, is gone. Poof, gone like magic. No, you guys, I am so tired of the bullying that gets allowed on these reality shows. And the irony of it all is the instigator, allegedly, is none other than Dr. Heavenly and her crew. This is what we were talking about when we said that the show needs revamp, that they need to do a cast overhaul and get some of these women off the show. Because it's going to be the same old thing. The newer Married to Medicine ladies are going to be on pins and needles and doing all of this sucking up and everything else because they don't want to, basically be iced out, like essentially what Sweet Tea was. Like, let's talk about it for real, y'all. So she confirms, Sweet Tea confirms, basically says the fans can read between the lines of what happened to her and Dr. Greg, right? Now, if you want to have a conversation about their marriage or concerns you have about their marriage is one thing, right? However, Sweet Tea brought validation to that show. Mariah's vision of the show was to literally be married to medicine. And then you see the foolishness of the people who are not married to medicine, right? Because y'all made a big deal about Phaedra not being married to medicine, and even Mariah called out Quad, who was no longer married to medicine. And this same cast that instigated to get Sweet Tea off the show didn't want Quad either. Sent Quad home crying on a cast trip. Basically said that bye. Shout out to NSYNC. Told her bye. And it took her a while to come back when she was in negotiations with her contract and everything else. And then boom, here comes a storyline because y'all sat there and convinced Sweet Tea to come on this platform. And because Sweet Tea didn't acquiesce and do the things that y'all wanted her to do, and because y'all caved into fan backlash, this is the thanks that we get. So this is what I'm talking about with reality TV and people not being authentic. And then you have Dr. Heavenly using her YouTube channel to run a smear campaign against Sweet Tea. Listen, I don't care if you like or dislike. That's not what this is about. It's simply about right and wrong. Dr. Heavenly ran a smear campaign for 2 years against Sweet Tea, said that she's not a fit for the show, said that she likes to put her hands on people, alleges that she is this violent woman that likes to haul off and beat people up, and it made the cast uncomfortable. And then towards the end, when you started getting backlash, you switched up and you were like, oh, well, Sweet Tea's a nice girl. She's just not really, I don't think she really fits in with us. And because you were trying to make amends with Quad, you basically made it seem like, you don't have anything to do with any of the drama that's taking place this season. No. Like, I am tired of this game that people play on reality TV. Y'all run these. Y'all want to talk about fan bases being cults? and fan bases being in secret organizations and everything else. Let's talk about these reality star cast alliances that are the real cults, because they're the ones who basically say, listen, looky here, we're going to band together and refuse to film with Sweet Tea. We're going to band together and we're all going to come for her and throw her under the bus at the reunion and just make it all, all of this and all of that. No. And this is why I stopped watching Married to Medicine plenty of times, because I was over the BS. I was over the lies. I was over the games. And remember, it is Sweet Tea who is trying to conceive for a child and do all of these things, and is trying to start fertility treatments and everything else, and IVF and all of that. Well, guess who allegedly that's going to be their storyline this season? Quad. And then, you keep Dr. Jackie because, she's OB, so she can be Quad's OB through the whole process. No. So basically my point is this cast is never going away. And it's going to be the same old. It's going to be the same old Quad versus Simone nonsense and foolishness. It's going to be the same old Dr. Heavenly instigating all this nonsense, and she's going to get it good at it. You're going to see nothing about her family. You're going to see nothing about her marriage to Dr. Damon. You're going to see nothing about the alleged arrest of her son. You're not going to see anything, because she's going to be busy saying that her marriage is perfect. There's no cheating. Y'all can't produce any side chicks. Y'all can't produce any mixed babies and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And she's going to be in everybody else's marriage and everyone else's marriage and everyone else's business. She's going to be BFFs with Quad and everything else, and pretend to be a mediator between Quad and Simone, but really she's team Quad because she doesn't really like Simone like that, because she also helped instigate the fall of Simone and Jackie's real friendship of decades. So nonetheless, y'all did all this, and I don't understand the comments. I don't understand why y'all were cheering for this. I don't understand why you're celebrating this, because the show is going to go back to the way it is. So nonetheless, they're either going to continue to add newbies who are going to crash out after 1 or 2 years, because they're going to be the ones that are going to have to work for the check while everybody else sits back and plays dumb and plays stupid and doesn't tell anything or say anything about their lives, and it's wash, rinse, and repeat. So we have not evolved from the show at all. Y'all need to bring back Mariah. Y'all need to bring back Mariah and get some things in order, because some of y'all are way too comfortable. Y'all are way too comfortable on this show on some go on girl, give us nothing. We are tired. Y'all are supposed to be black medical professionals. And y'all turning up like this on TV. I still miss Married to Medicine LA, and I really miss Married to Medicine Houston with the actual Dennis in Houston that had a really good black family that was a great representation of reality TV and wasn't in no rigmarole, wasn't in all this mess, wasn't on YouTube bashing all of her castmates with the exception of Dr. Jackie and now Quad, and and trying to paint all these narratives. And now when the show is off, now you're trying to still talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta. You previously said it wasn't appropriate for any of your castmates to be bringing up Real Housewives of Atlanta and anything else, and that the only Real Housewives of Atlanta person y'all should have been talking about was Phaedra. But no. Y'all see Real Housewives of Atlanta trending. You see what's going on. You had all of these things to say about people, but then you want to insert yourself into the Portia stuff, into the Portia versus Angela Oakley stuff. We didn't ask. I thought you were focusing in on your show. I thought you were focusing in on other stuff. I thought you didn't want to be in trouble with the Real Housewives of Atlanta ladies. But it's always cap. It is always a lie, y'all. And it's just unfortunate that Sweet Tea had to be a casualty of this foolishness, y'all. It really is unfortunate, because Sweet Tea didn't deserve this. Listen, if you felt like she wasn't giving or this or that, or, I just don't like it. because y'all give other people plenty and plenty and plenty of chances. And I just see through the nonsense, and it's hypocritical too, because basically you were giving a pass to people, and this is why I don't like stan culture. You give a pass to people who go too far, who say and do things too far against these other castmates and their marriages and everything else, and it's okay if they do it. But nonetheless, if somebody else comes on and tries to have a go at them, or somebody tries to give them, you know, the same lashings they give in other people, now all of a sudden, y'all want to be concerned about mental health. Now all of a sudden, y'all want to give a crap about, you know, how this looks for Black people on reality TV and all of this and all of that. But it's a key if Dr. Heavenly does it. And I just want y'all to keep the same energy. I just want y'all to keep the same smoke. And it's very exhausting that y'all do not. So there is that. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.